When I was younger, I would watch The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and picture myself as Spider-Man.
Cool Spidey outfit. Thanks.
Somehow getting bitten by a genetically modified spider didn't seem so bad. Chasing bad guys, climbing walls and flying through the city. But then I got a little older and I started to identify with different scenes.
You're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired. Rand! Rand!
Stop! Stop!
The film is arguably a love story between Peter Parker, Mary Jane and Spider-Man, because Spider-Man seems to be the one thing that's keeping them from being together. But how is this story told visually? Well, in the first half of the film, when Peter Parker is still Spider-Man, every scene with Mary Jane and Peter Parker is filmed in a shot, reverse shot. They are never together in a two-shot. But things change when Peter Parker decides to stop being Spider-Man. At first he couldn't go to see Mary Jane's play because he had to be Spider-Man, but now he can actually go see the play. And because of this, something great happens, because for the first time in the entire film, Peter Parker is sharing a two-shot with Mary Jane. He quit being Spider-Man and now he can finally be with the one he loves. But maybe not, because then Mary Jane says,
"I'm getting married."
And the film cuts back to the shot, reverse shot. There's a new problem, but Peter doesn't give up, and the two-shot eventually returns, until Peter says,
I'm not an empty seat anymore. I'm different.
but is he? Because right after he says that, the film cuts back to the shot, reverse shot. And even though Mary Jane says,
You are different.
the shot, reverse shot is telling us something different. And just when Mary Jane is starting to doubt about her fiancé, Peter Parker is starting to doubt about being Peter Parker.
I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest, gives us strength, makes us noble. Even though sometimes we have to be steady and give up the thing we want the most.
I'm back! I'm back!
Then Peter Parker and Mary Jane decide to meet up. But while Mary Jane might have some high hopes, these get shattered by the return of the shot, reverse shot. Later in the scene, Peter says,
I thought I could be there for you, Mary Jane. But I can't.
but Mary Jane is lucky because of, well, this puts them back together again in the same shot, until
I want you to find your friend, Spider-Man.
again, it's because of Spider-Man that Peter Parker and Mary Jane can't be together in the same frame. Peter Parker might have decided that Spider-Man was back. He really wasn't. Spider-Man really returns when Mary Jane is captured. During the final showdown, Mary Jane and Spider-Man are rarely in the same frame. Even when Mary Jane discovers that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, it's almost all shot, reverse shot. After the final showdown, Peter Parker and Mary Jane are hanging around together, but it's mostly shot, reverse shot. Peter Parker clearly tells her,
I will always be Spider-Man. You and I can never be.
Spider-Man is the reason why they can't be together in a two-shot. They can only be in a shot, reverse shot. Now, my theory isn't flawless, because there are some shots where Peter Parker and Mary Jane are together, but there are either other people in the frame, or otherwise the action might get confusing, and this entire argument might seem a little far-fetched. Oh, calm down, because then there's the ending. Mary Jane is running away from a wedding to the one person she loves the most, Peter Parker. They kiss and are back together again in a two-shot. Despite Spider-Man, they might actually get together. But then, despite being together in this small apartment, they both know that the world needs Spider-Man. So Mary Jane can only say,
Go get him, Tiger.
as a kid, I never understood why anyone would give up being Spider-Man. I wanted nothing else than a shot like this with the iconic score playing in the background. I still do. But after all these years, I do realize that there's something so lovely about a simple two-shot.